So I'm perusing Netflix and I see the trailer for this movie called Jung-E. It looks pretty exciting. I already kind of like a lot of the Korean movies and TV shows, so I figured I'd give it a shot. My wife and I do what we normally do, make some popcorn, sit down on the couch, watch a movie. We weren't really sure exactly what the movie was about. I just thought the trailer looked kind of cool. So the opening of this film is really exciting. There's a woman and she's in like a battlefield. It's way in the future. I don't even want to get on to the details, but she's trying to get away from these machines. And in the end, she fails, and then you realize it's a simulation and the person you've been watching is like an android. Well, that opening sequence is really good. It's really exciting. It's really well done, and it kind of gets you excited for the movie. But then the movie really slows down and starts to explain the story about how in the future your conscience can be put into a machine body. The government can use those machines for certain things depending on your level of transfer. So they're like different grades. Different grades mean that if you're like A grade, then your machine body has like full government rights. And then there's like B and C or D or something like that. If it's the lowest grade, then the government can use it for anything that they want. It doesn't have any rights. So they use it for war, they can use it for, whatever. Cleaning your house, whatever. Well, the story kind of gets a lot deeper into that. You realize that the main scientist working on this project is actually the daughter of the person who's the android. If that makes any sense? And this person was a warrior from like 40 years earlier. She died in battle, and her daughter is now a scientist working on the project to make a super soldier android based on her mother. When it comes to get into the plot details, that's about as far as I'm going to go. My entire point for this review is to just say that if you're going into this movie thinking it's going to be like the first 10 minutes, it's not. It's one action scene at the beginning, some very short versions of that same action scene throughout the film, and then the end, it ramps up a lot. But this is like right at the end. So there's really like an hour of this movie where there's almost nothing happening. Kind of felt like I wasted my time watching it. My wife felt the same way. She was actually really into it at the beginning. By the time the end came, she was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know when something else was actually going to happen." There is one funny scene though before the ending, where the android is going to be reassigned from the military to just become like a sex doll.
Restaurants are firing us because the future people work for a lot less. They did their job. They did their job. They did
And you can tell that like the actress has like a prosthetic butt on her. It's really obvious, and it's hilarious actually when you watch it because it comes out of nowhere. But yeah, other than that, the movie, the beginning was kind of good. The ending was pretty good. Some of the special effects are a little janky, but I honestly wouldn't recommend this movie. If you go into it thinking it's going to be really exciting, it kind of isn't. So yeah, it's kind of the best thing I can say about it. If you want to watch it, go ahead. But yeah, it wasn't that exciting. So thanks for watching.